Wojciech Szczesny is gaining interest from a top club. We're going to take a look at the details there. A deal has been reached for Juventus. However, a key component is missing. We're going to take a look at that. Paul Pogba. Is he staying or is he going? Is the MLS a possibility for him? All that and all the mercato rumblings and news coming out of the U.S. tour as Juve's camp has opened up in Los Angeles. All right, this is the AJC. I'm Alberto. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And now let's rock. Let's get into it. And we're going to kick things off with Luca Pellegrini. All right. So I guess negotiations with Lazio have seemingly failed. And now it's up to Nice, who can meet the demands that Juve wants for the player and is interested in the player. Apparently, reports suggest that Luca Pellegrini is opening up to the possibility of joining Nice. Okay, Mirko Di Natale says nothing concrete has still officially come through, but yes, Nice is interested and can meet the requirements that Juve holds for the player. So we still keep tabs to see if Juve can find a solution for Luca Pellegrini. Paul Pogba, still a mystery as far as when he is going to even join his teammates for training, because despite him working through holidays and whatnot and trying to get himself in the best physical shape possible, he has still not been able to train with his teammates, and there is still no actual known date for his return. The only thing we have heard is that he is set to miss the opener. Questions are still floating around about his future. What's going to happen? Can he leave for Saudi Arabia, whatnot? And now today we're hearing that even the MLS and Miami, where he is starting to grow accustomed to, and obviously he's been training there in the past couple off seasons and likes Miami, might be a possible landing spot for Paul Pogba. All right. However, again, it's going to take quite a bit to kind of make something happen here. The Saudi Arabia rumors still floating around. Juve and asking him to take a salary cut still floating around. But now all of a sudden, Pogba maybe to the MLS. However, it does come from Monblano, so you got to add that Monblano tax, everybody, okay? Who knows what's going to happen with Paul Pogba? All we can do is hurry up and wait, all right? So let's see what happens. Kessie continues to be the name seen as the Pogba alternative, as his future is still, again, uncertain as far as return dates and everything. This has always struck me as odd that Kessie would be the player seen as the alternative. However, nonetheless, this is what we are hearing from reports. Apparently, Juve has also struck a deal. This is not from the strongest of sources, but apparently they have a formula for the deal with Barcelona, as Xavi is not including Kessie in his project, all right? And the player is on the outside looking in at Barcelona. It is being reported that Kessie does not want to leave Barcelona, but he is going to have to come to terms with he is not in Xavi's plans, all right? So apparently Juve is waiting for a yes from Kessie, but a loan with obligation to purchase at 15 million euros apparently is agreed upon and reached between Barcelona and Juventus. So we'll have to obviously just keep tabs on this one and see what develops. But apparently Juve is just waiting for that yes from the player. I still, like I said, I have no problems with Kessie as a problem as a midfielder or whatnot, but seeing him as the alternative to Paul Pogba doesn't necessarily make sense to me. However, we will see what develops. And our midfield is flooded. Giuntoli is going to have to find solutions for a lot of players in the midfield for Juventus. The early days of training with Max Allegri right now, obviously 3-5-2 is what we are set to kick the season off with. He is working on getting Chiesa and Vlahovic united at the front of this 3-5-2, despite the fact that futures are kind of uncertain for those players at the moment. In the early days here, Chiesa continues to get high praise for the physical condition he has brought himself into this training camp, all right? As far as Vlahovic goes, he may not be involved in the Juventus-Milan match in Los Angeles. That's what the early reports are saying, is that he may not be involved. And there are some light rumors suggesting there's still some groin problems creeping up. Obviously, we know he battled Pogba last season, and that may have had a big factor in his performances and whatnot, but now we're starting to hear some light rumors about it still nagging him. So we'll see what happens. There are loose rumors about Wojciech Szczesny and interest from Bayern Munich. Okay, so the same goes for Szczesny as it always has, and that is the goalkeeper ultimately has to and would have to agree to leaving Juventus. He is in his final contract year. He has said numerous times he wants to see it out with Juventus. So I don't necessarily, I don't doubt that there's interest in Wojciech Szczesny, but I doubt that he's going to make the move in his final contract year when he is set to just see it through. We'll see what happens. The sale of Zakaria, something we've all been keeping tabs on, and apparently it goes from close to now being completely blocked, as West Ham will not meet the 20 million euro price tag that Juve has set. Zakaria does have 3 other clubs very interested in him, so hopefully Juventus can find a deal. But as far as West Ham goes, apparently right now things are at a halt, okay? And Cambiaso, a lot of interest around the player. He is valued at 15 million euros by Juventus. He could very well be moved. This one would be strange to me in terms of I think we need him for coverage on left and right side, to be honest, but who knows? Juve does also need sales. Things don't seem to be moving very, very quickly in terms of finding deals for players. So maybe, just maybe, he has to go. But he is one of the many that are on the list of needing to find solutions from Giuntoli. You can add Barnechea, Nicolucci Caviglia, Sule, Illing Jr., Miretti even. So we still have a lot to be determined with a large chunk of the roster. So we'll have to see what happens. But that's your news break to today, Juventini. You know the drill. Like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. But most importantly, let me know what you think about all the news and all the rumors you're hearing today, all right? And let's mix it up in the comment section, okay? Can't wait to hear your questions, comments, thoughts, opinions, and let's mix it up. I'll be back tomorrow with another daily update video. And after the Juve Milan match, we'll probably maybe do a live session. Otherwise, definitely one this weekend, all right? So till tomorrow's update video, fino alla fine, forza Juve, ciao tutti.